And we're back with the rest of the, or possibly the rest of the 5 wise masculine habits that will solve all of your problems. Sadly, not wearing a suit today, but alas, we continue. And kabam.
Number 3. Stop bringing your phone to bed. This
I need
should
to
be
do
common
this.
advice to you by now, especially if you've been practicing self-improvement for long enough. But chances are that you're in bed right now and watching this video at night. This is a bad habit that can slowly creep into your lifestyle and totally kill your momentum. Why? Because you end up sleeping 2 or 3 hours later than you should have. In fact, studies have found that even if you don't use your phone for long periods of time at night, but check it quickly, even that can wake your brain right up.
Bollocks,
Your
I do that all
mind
the
can
time.
stay active and engage long after you scroll through social media or
Apparently there's something, I think it's about blue lights, which is why sometimes when I'm in here, the turquoise lights, as you can see around me, I feel like how I'd imagine a casino to be, you know, there's no windows, no walls, time just disappears. And then I go to bed and I'm like, I'm so wired right now.
responded to a few work emails. Even when you put your phone away, you find yourself thinking about the email you should have sent or the DM you just sent, meaning your brain is very engaged at this time. Your brain should be relaxed and in its natural state, where it wants to just shut off for a while. And of course,
I
not
can
to
agree with
mention the circadian rhythm that your phone's blue light disturbs heavily.
There we go.
Number 4. When you're working, just put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode or just switch it off completely. Look back over all the times when you sat down to work.
I do that if
Tell
I'm doing
yourself
work at
all the
home,
tasks
obviously
that
not
you
at
have to
work, I need to
achieve
use it.
for the period of time you sit down for. But what happens? You hear a notification bell on your phone.
Get
Pick
distracted.
up the phone to reply to the message. But before you realize it, you're on Instagram just mindlessly scrolling. You end up
How did
wasting
you
an
know?
hour or so of your time that could have been used to complete your task. Once again, this habit of picking up your phone like a parrot every time the notification bell rings
Squawk.
will make you nothing short of a chronic procrastinator. So shut off your phone completely.
Yeah, I do
Put
need
it
to,
on Do Not Disturb mode for the amount of time that you sit down. This is the whole idea of deep
Rings got
work.
caught on beard.
In almost every profession, the principle of deep work applies. The ability to utilize your time exactly for the purpose that you intended it to be used for will set you apart from 99% of your fellow human. You will find yourself taking on
5%.
scheduled tasks one by one without procrastinating at all. Whether you're a student or a doctor, it doesn't matter.
Big jump.
This skill is
They're the only
solely
choices,
yours
student
to
or doctor.
master. And habit number 5, address the core issue. Many times, the stress that you go through in your life is because you never address the core issue. How many times do you hear men just complaining about their jobs, or their wives, or their kids? But what exactly have you done to fix those
I
issues?
agree that if you
This
got
ties
problems,
back
you need to
into the
work on them.
masculine
They're not going to fix
principle
themselves.
of don't complain, fix it. To some, this may sound harsh because we love to live in a feel-good state driven by our
Feel good.
emotions. But if you really want to move on and eventually upgrade your life, you will need to make decisions that
Love playing that on
seem
bass.
hard at that moment, but then they eventually pay off in the long run. Let's say you hate your job. What do you think the average Joe will do in this case?
Stay there
The
forever.
answer is pretty obvious. He just comes home, just complains about the hard day at work that he just had. Wherever he goes, and whoever he meets, it doesn't matter. He can't help but complain about his work and his stressful life.
That dude needs to get a
But
different job.
what has he actually done to fix any of this? Has he picked out his dream job that would allow him to work less, earn more, and feel more satisfied? Is he working towards acquiring the right skill sets and experience that he
Yeah,
needs
is he
to achieve
training his
that new
brain? Is he
job?
learning things to do
99%
the
of
job?
time,
Is it...
The answer to this question is a resounding
No.
You are just too busy complaining
Damn,
and
sharply
just
just, man.
fighting with others to even think about addressing the core issue that's there. The same thing applies to your marriage, your goals,
Fucking
your
Kratos.
physique, and so on. So that's all we have for you guys today.
Okay, that is actually shorter than I thought it would be, but that's fine. We can carry on with stuff, it's fine. Sorry, I can still see that Kratos in the corner. Just I do agree that if you're stuck in a situation and you're not doing anything to remedy it and all you're doing is moaning about it, it's not going to fix itself. Okay, very, very rarely will it fix itself. Fixing it yourself, learning new skills, putting effort in, normally pays off. If it doesn't, change company. Find someone who actually values your time and you for who you are. And until next time, I'll catch you later.